I have freed you. Now your life and your death is mine, Mort. Your vision swirls, the mists of the past drifting away, and Mort is still chattering on. We talked for a while, Chief, you and me, seeing whether the arrangement would work out, and I think we both were really impressed with each other, so you invited me off the pillar, and I've kind of been with you ever since. What happened then? Well, I don't know. I didn't know I'd lose most of the pillar's knowledge once I was out of it. I mean, how was I to know? I'd never been off the thing. But you're pretty understanding about it. So you lost all the knowledge you said you had. Your vision swirls again, making you dizzy, and you feel your gut churn. You hear the cracking, snapping of bone, and Mort's howls. Howling in pain, screaming for someone to stop killing him. And your hand lashes out again and again, and curse you, Skull, you lied to me. I shall thrust you back into that damnable pillar and leave you to die there. There is the clatter of bone against what sounds like metal, a floor or a wall, and the skittering of teeth knocked free. You can hear Mort, mewling like a beaten dog for you to stop. Know that your suffering on the pillow will be nothing to the torment I will make you suffer. I hate being good at reading sometimes. Your vision swirls, and Mort's cries ebb, fading into his chattering rhythm. So you realised I still had me uses, so I took up with you, and I've been with you ever since. Mort, what did I want from the pillar, and how long ago was it that I freed you? Mort thinks for a moment. Well, as for how long, I don't know the exact count, Chief. Ages, I suppose. I've done all I could to help you each time, but it's not easy. And as for what you wanted at the pillar, I don't know. Once you pried me off, I couldn't remember. Mort, why didn't you say something when we were at the mortuary? Mort suddenly becomes defensive. Because I never know who you're going to be. Some of your incarnations have been stark raving mad. One time you awoke, obsessed with the idea that I was actually your skull, and chased me around the spire trying to shatter and devour me. Luckily you were crushed by a passing cart in the street. Another good and lawful one, you tried to thrust me back into the pillar because it's where I belonged. Mort smirks. That's why. Besides, no harm's ever come of you not knowing. So you've stayed with me all this time? Well, yeah, Chief, I said I would. Mort always keeps his promises. He pauses. Well, most of them. There was this one on Avoria who... You suddenly realise that Mort's tone has changed. Past the joke, you realise he's trying to hide something. Something about why he's with you. Mort, seriously, why are you still travelling with me? Ah, Chief said it's because I promised, alright? He looks irritated. What else could it be? I don't know. You didn't need to stick around after I freed you. Well, of course not, Chief, but I... And suddenly his tone of voice strikes a chord in you, and you know why he's remained with you all this time. You feel guilty because you led me to my death so long ago, isn't it? And you've been suffering ever since. Oh, come on, Chief. Me? Feel guilty? I'm Mort. No, I think that's it. When I came to free you from the fate you deserved, you couldn't help but try and help me. And when you could have left after I freed you, you remained. Because you felt indebted. Mort is silent for a moment, looking at you. Well, maybe. You know what's funny? At first, I didn't know what that feeling was. It kind of slowly eats at you, you know. I mean, at first, I thought it was like a side effect of some enchantment that bound me to you. After a couple of 100 years, I realised it was more than that. Something deeper. I just felt drawn, connected to you somehow. Maybe it's all your suffering, Chief, your torment. I don't know. Maybe I felt... I don't know. Responsible for what it is I did? What if something I did brought you to this state? Thing is, I don't think me, or whoever it was, really ever had to see the consequences of all the lying and cheating I'd done. And when I saw you for the first time when I was trapped on the pillar, somehow I knew that you were the one I'd betrayed once, long ago. That's all I know. I see. Thank you for coming clean, Mort.
Updated my journal.
Journal updated permanently. Well done, game. Nah, don't thank me. Mort sighs, and to your surprise, his voice seems stronger somehow. More confident. Some of the cracks and fractures in his skull have vanished as if healed. Nah, the thanks is all to you. I feel like I just had a plane moved off me shoulders, so to speak. Other questions? Alright, so no. How did you die? No idea, Chief. Kinda forgot when I died. Can't say I blame myself much. At least there was something waiting for me after I died, even if it's life as a floating skull. I mean, could have been worse. Alright.
I feel stronger.
Stronger. Level up. Oh, we've got another one of these. My constitution's now 13. When did that happen? Oh, I didn't put my hit points up. I could go with the dex to make myself harder to hit. Do that. I don't remember leveling last session. Oh, right, intestines. Never mind. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, we've got 2 chaotic neutrals, 2 lawful neutrals, a chaotic good, and a neutral good. This isn't going to be an awkward party at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1. I'm sure pickpockets are probably really useful, but I'm just really bad at knowing like when to go with it. I'm always a bit scared of using it. Right. Ooh, hello. Oh, that was just
What's up?
all Mort stuff. He's now very tough, is our Mort.
Endure.
And
In enduring, grow strong.
Well, I'm not the weakest person anymore. Right.
Done.
Right, Aylwin is over this way, and that gives me some bonuses to my max hit points. So I kind of want to do that. We were trying to do that anyway. The only issue we currently have is... Oh, you can't actually control where you're going, can you?
I hear you. I shall
Attack.
serve.
Right. Oh, actually, let's do that.
Huh?
Ignis hears you.
What?
Actually, let's send you over there. There. Blast him a little bit.
All right.
Alright. Alright, so you're out of that.
Valley.
You missed. Okay. Oh, you took a lot of damage there. That's also bad. Oh, that's the thing. I did this one first, didn't I? I think.
Valley.
Okay, no, I don't want to do that.
Ready.
I don't want to accidentally send
I'm gone.
Forth Concurrence.
Earthly strength.
Yay, things are happening. Silvering. Make sure there's stiletto if nothing else is saleable. And we also want to go to the Alchemist because there's a quest in there.
What's the word, Chief? Okay.
Okay.
I'm here.
I say everyone just attack.
I'm gone.
Stiletto. Are some guys down here, or am I misremembering? Oh, I'm misremembering. That's always good to find out. So, welcome to Pestle Kiln. You see a wall-eyed fellow whose skin seems to writhe and ripple across his entire body. He's smacking his chapped lips with a blotched tongue. As you watch, his right eye moves independently of the left, focusing on you. A second later, the left one flicks to look your way, then reverts to its original position. The right eye blinks. A strange gurgling comes from his throat. Greetings. The man gives a lopsided grin and points at himself with his right thumb. Pestle, I'm called, the alchemist. He points at himself again, this time with his left index finger. The name's Kiln. Need you something? Are you alright? Aye, I am. His throat convulses for a moment, then relaxes. A large green glowing pustule suddenly bursts from the side of his neck. Something you need, sir. His throat clenches again, and a wave of quivering flesh swallows the blistering green pustule back beneath the skin of his throat. He coughs violently for a moment, and seems to relax. Phew. What happened to you? The left eye rolls upward in exasperation. The right eye looks askance. Too much to drink. Of what, though? Potions I drank. Too many potions. His mouth slides down beneath his chin. His left nostril forms another one. The most I ever drank, that's for certain. Of polymorphin they were, and brewed in limbo. Anything I can do to help? The man's eyes turn inwards to look at each other, then back to you. Dunno. He shudders. The mouth below his chin moves up to envelop the one his nostril formed. This sort of thing happens quite often. We don't seem to help but sample the stock. If you find a way to help, the two of us would be grateful, sir. Okay. We'll go and get some stuff.
Done.
Done. So, we have a potion in here, which is the potion of separation. It's basically the Jekyll and Hyde thing that I mentioned before. But it is actually a proper all-out kind of separation-y thing. So, we're going to want to deal with that. I want to get rid of Ignis, I think. I mean, now I've basically got his spells. I'm a good character. Which is that one? 1+3. I'm gonna get rid of that. Put in Seeking Flame. Infernal Orb. Ignis is Terror! Terror exists in many forms. Spell causes within to flee in terror from the act. We'll go with the Infernal Orb. Infernal Shield, and the balance in all things. And I don't have any level 4 spells. I should probably go and buy, like, oh, that's a very good point. Right. Well, fall from grace, or whatever it is you call yourself now. Truly a pleasure to see you here. What do I owe the honour of your visit? I thought you rarely trafficked among our kind anymore. She glances at you for a moment with the same faint sneer. Or is your assignment here almost finished? I do not know what assignment you are referring to, Rishchika, though your presence here brings with it many questions. Last I had heard, you were standard bearer for the company of the Vulture. How did you come to Sigil? She replies curtly, firing a question back like an arrow. By choice. And you? Where will your orders take you next? She suddenly turns to you. You see, little man. Rishchika smiles as if savouring the words. The best temptress is one that can make you buy into the illusion of being both promiscuous, yet virtuous at the same time. A prostitute priestess, as it were. Mistress Grace is among the greatest. She turns to fall from grace. Are you not? You would not think that a score 1,000 years of slavery had left their scars, no? Fall from grace speaks with a coldness you've never heard from her before. The air almost becomes ice as she dissects Vrishchika with her gaze. That is enough. Very well. Though you're the ones who came to my emporium. Yes? Welcome back here to buy something. Yes. Exotic items. No. Right. We want the elixir for 200. Another look. Maybe the back. What's that? Yevon's ring. Ring of almost invisibility? No. Ragdoll. I was finding a well-trapped strongbox. Oh dear. These are the other things. exciting. We've already got Cloud Kill, Divine Sensor. Oh yeah, we already looked at that. So we've done that now. We're probably going to have to consider... do that. We're probably going to have to consider at some point just searching for new spells, because we've got some level 4 spells that are empty that we're not going to need. So, got this Elixir of Horrific Separation. Do you think that'd help? You nod, smacking lips. Here you are then. Some Kiln takes the bottle in both his hands and places it beneath the counter. His left eye focuses on you, while his right eye and hand concentrate on scribbling furiously on the countertop. We can use this to make something that'll fix us right on top. Now, if you give us a moment, when we've got it all worked out, we'll make you some healing stuff for a reward. Alright, farewell for now then. Oh, check Mr. Pestle. So, for some healing concoctions. Okay, this man closely resembles Pestle Kiln, though without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. Greetings again, sir, and well met. And what is it Pestle can do for you? Yes, of course, your reward. Let me see now. I'll manufacture them for you for nothing. But I'll need the proper ingredients. An Oni's heart, or powdered hematite, or the hair of a diva, or a thread from an Aziman's robe, or the blood of a regenerating creature, such as a troll, or... Well, actually, my wounds heal very quickly. Do they now? Well then, your own blood just might do. Here, give me a sample if you would. We give him some blood. After drawing a small quantity of her blood and retreating to the back of the shop, Pestle returns with a number of what appears to be hardened drops of blood. Placed upon one's tongues, these clot charms will heal existing wounds and aid in the prevention of new ones for a time. I wanted to buy something. No, I didn't. Increase regeneration. Done. Don't want to accidentally buy things. So yeah, we're kind of down here in this little area. So we'll go and we'll go and talk to Aelwyn next time, and we'll save. And hopefully, Bandicam has done this properly and actually recorded my audio. So next time we'll talk to Aelwyn, and we might.
The sweet smell of sensates and governors.
So we're going to have to almost certainly have to head to... we'll go around some shops and see if we can get ourselves some scrolls of stuff we don't already have. And we might get rid of Ignis. Because I don't think I'm going to talk with him again. He seems unhelpful. Right. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing next time, I think. I don't remember what I've said. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.